When we talk about burgers, Anthony Bourdain once said that we should think if what we add to a burger is just different or actually makes it better. Inspired by that, I start to make these smash burgers with boiled caramelized onions. Yes, I boil the onions instead of frying, and I don't add anything eccentric besides that, and it results into a very special and involving burger. This is my recipe for a perfect weeknight burger. First, let's start with the onions. For the caramelized onion, I'm using a slicer this time to cut them. It's important to have it thin and uniform, so every onion can finish cooking and get soft at the same time. After slicing everything, in a pan, put a cup of water for every onion you used. Now place it on your stove and turn on the heat. Now just leave there until it starts boiling. What's happening now is that the onions are cooking and releasing its natural sugar without burning. Let it cook until the water is all gone. While this is happening, you don't need to stay close whisking and stuff. So it takes some time to cook, but it's not time consuming for you. Just let the water do the job for you and go relax. At this stage, you can add a tablespoon or two of olive oil and let it fry for a while until it gets some color. And as I don't need to fry for a long time, we don't need that much of oil. Now it's fast. Keep cooking to remove even more water. Now you have to stir because the sugars are all around the pan and you don't want them to burn. When the onions reach this golden color, cut the heat and put some water to deglaze the pan. This process will create all you need to have a very brown and sexy caramelized onion. And lastly, I adjust flavor for tasting with some sugar to stand out the sweetness, some salt to intensify the flavor, and vinegar for acidity. It's really personal. And it's done and ready for use for our burgers. For a smash burger, I go for 100 grams of good quality ground meat. To smash, I prefer this method. I use 2 sheets of parchment paper. One, I place a meatball over one of them, and the other one I put over the meat, and I use my plate to smash it. Because of the design of the plate, I can firmly press the meat and it will become flat and in a perfect circular shape. A good thing of this way is that you can stack all the burgers in one dish. See, all the same size. In the end, I like to press the edges with my fingers like this. When frying, it will become very crispy and enrich the burger experience. To cook, I choose my cast iron pan for the job. Firstly, on low heat, I burst some butter in the pan and place my buns in there to gently heat them. I'm using potato buns, by the way. I don't want them burned. When they are crispy like this, you can put them out. Now, with the same pan, put some more butter and let's fry the burger. With the parchment paper, it's easy to place the burger in the pan. Just check if the meat's not stuck to the paper. And carefully, yet confidently, just drop the burger in the pan. Salting the meat before cooking is not good because it draws moisture of the meat and hinders the Maillard reaction, aka browning process. So it's better to put salt after it's cooked or after you flip. I leave the meat there for 2 minutes or so and then I check the meat. If I can see signs that it's golden brown, I flip. So with a metal spatula, I scrape the bottom of the burger and flip. I like to season now. It's a moment for that. The meat is sealed. I like salt and black pepper. Now it's a good time to put some cheese if you have. I happen to have some full-fat mozzarella, so I put, but in general I don't mind that much. The caramelized onion already makes it very special. And okay, I kinda like this melted cheese texture too. Now let's stack everything. First thing is the bottom side of the buns that I just toasted. Then I place the burger over it. The moisture will be well absorbed by the toasted bun. Then over that flat surface I brush a generous amount of the boiled caramelized onion. Whoa, this is really good. And then to finish I put a lettuce that has a bitter note like chicory or watercress. I use the one we call here escarola. It balances well with the sweet and sour of the onions and the savor of the meat. And it's ready to eat. It's not heavy for your diet, but it's very satisfying. A perfect burger to eat during this rainy weeknight day. Do you think Anthony Bourdain would enjoy that too? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.